So let's do this. So what we need to do is have the ability, and let's show to actually turn and twist the torso. We don't really get that with that because the twist is a function of the IK, as you can see. So what we're going to do is create a script using the expression editor to affect the twist of the torso. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, we need to know the names of our controls. So we got lower torso con, mid torso con, upper torso con. And then we have our IK handle here, twist. So I'm going to select the twist, edit, expressions. Now, the twist is going to be affected by the rotate Y of each one of our controllers. And each one of your controllers has, what you type in has to be spelled the same way as the controller or you're going to get an error. So, IK handle twist is going to be equal to lower underscore torso underscore con dot rotate Y and hit create. This is not the full script. So now if I rotate my lower torso con, it's affecting the twist, and we click around IK handle, rotate this, you can click back and you see there's a value there. Now, that's how we get it started. Well, it's not how we get started. And the script is very short. It's not complicated. Let's do next. Plus mid torso con dot rotate Y plus upper underscore torso underscore con dot rotate Y. And then we're going to take these, put them in parentheses, and multiply that by 2. And we have expression is invalid after edit. And that's because I did not spell torso on mid correctly. And there we go. Someone want to go to C117 and grab those? Alright. Now, if we look here, I twist this, it twists. I twist this one, it twists. We have this one, it twists. And we do all of them together, it twists. So at this point, we have a fully functioning torso. I could have put that down a little bit further, but oh well. Now, we can move this around. We can animate it, but we need to lock this stuff down and we need to finish up the setup. And we need to be able to scale because right now we can't scale. Well, it's not set up. So let's go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do is let's create our groups. So we got our character, we have world, we're going to have our controls, we're going to have our locked, we'll have a scale, and this is going to be a little bit different, and we're going to have a geo. Now, and we already have joints. And also, let's create one more control scale group. So let's take our move me group, lower torso, mid torso, upper torso. Let's put that in the control scales group. We're going to take our cluster, our curve, our IK handle, and we're going to put that in our locked group. And for my scale, control scale group, we need to center its pivot. For our lock group, we need to center its pivot. Let's take our geometry, put in our geo group. Let's take our joints group, put that in our scale group. Alright, let's take our place me, put that in our controls group. Let's take our control scale group and put that in our controls group. Control scale group. Let's take our world group and put that in our character group. And controls are going to go into world. Locked is going to go into world, not scale. Scale is going to go into world. And geo is going to go into world. Now, what we're going to do is let's work with our controls first. I'm going to take my place me, select the control scale group, and I'm just going to do a scale constraint. So what? Scale constraint. Let's select the place me and our scale group. Yeah. and we'll do a scale constraint. But before we do that, the scale group, we need to modify center its pivot, and then select the place me, scale group, constraint, and we're going to do a parent constraint. A scale constraint. Now, if you see when we scale up, everything moves, but you can see as we scale, what's happening? It's bending. So what I'm going to have to do is go to my locked group. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another locked group in the scale group. So G locked. Put that in the scale group. And I'm going to take my clusters and put groups and put those in the locked group. Now, this locked group here, I can't scale it up. This one is scaling. This one I don't want to scale up, and I want to make sure that it's hidden, it's locked, people can't touch it. The other thing I can do, and I guess we can go ahead and talk about this, is for some of these objects, if we really want to lock them down, we can use our drawing overrides. And so I'll select the IK handle, because this is one I don't want people to be able to touch. And it's already locked. No, we're going to leave that alone. We'll leave it alone. Sorry. Alright, so let's lock this one. We'll turn it off. And we'll lock and hide everything. Scale group. My joints group, you can turn that off. Oh, I accidentally deleted my locators. That was silly. Alright, the locked group. Turn that off. Lock and hide. And then for each one of these, we're going to lock and hide it. And turn those groups off as well. Geo group. We're just going to lock and hide. No big whoop. My control scale group. Lock and hide. All of my groups. Move me, lower, mid, and upper. Lock and hide. Move me. We want translate, rotate. We don't need scale. Our lower torso group, we just need rotate. Mid, we just need rotate, our rotations. Upper, we just need our rotations. Place me, completely open. Controls, we'll just lock and hide that. World, locked and hide those attributes. And character, locked and hidden. And there we go. We have our setup. We have our twist. Rotate, twist. We can move it around. and we can scale it up and down.